Nice, wet, muddy outside. Well, at least we know it's dry in here. Welcome to H.O. Powertrain. Yeah, we just got like 2 inches of rain in 2 hours, you know, like inch an hour. Yeah, it rained a lot. Perfect. Off of work, come in here, see what we got to do, run trains, just do all kind of productional stuff. Yeah, that's what we do. Run trains, work on trains here at H.O. Powertrain. First off, those of you guys that are new, I do have a DCC controller here, and like always, I keep this thing off when I'm cleaning my track because I like to run DC locomotives when I'm cleaning my track. Reason being is because DCC locomotives are so finicky. DCC runs on a wavelength, okay? And it gives signal from your command center to your decoder inside your locomotive. And if the track is not spick and span, you got a little humidity or anything on that track, it will give a wrong miscommunication, will cause your locomotive to sputter, spit, and do all kind of nasty stuff whenever you have a little bit of dirty track. So that's why I clean my track with DC locomotives, because all DC is robust power. Positive charge, negative charge going into your locomotive. There's no decoder in here other than just straight power into your locomotive, making it run back and forth. So it's just, again, it's a robust power, and the train does not skip or sputter unless you have completely junk on your track. So that's why I run DC locomotives. With that said, let's power one up. And yes, I do have my DC stuff here because I'm running the second main line. And as you can see, all I have is alligator clips on here, guys, to the raw joiners. And yes, I solder all my joiners, and it gives no power issues. So look at that, my positive charge, my negative charge. Come right here, turn this thing on, and have it set to 65. Now keep in mind, just that little connection here, and of course that DCC is turned off, just that little connection here runs all of this, and it goes into the back. And let's go see what it runs back there. I'll show you. That's how you know when your track is done right. Look how much it runs back here. It runs all this. So right now we have a locomotive powered up, and we're keeping a DC locomotive running. So she's about to come out our mountain here. There it is, Walters. We keep it running because when I started cleaning my track the other day, I got it clean. Now I want to keep this thing running and keep the track clean. So running trains keeps the track like you need it. So that's what we're doing this week, is the track treatment and just running trains on this slower track, because this track was gunked up pretty bad from oxidation. That's what I get for not running trains. What I want to do in the future coming up is change up. That locomotive had an ugly transition over this Pico switch. So I've been having ugly transitions with this Pico switch here and that Pico switch over there. The only 2 Pico switches on this layout. And I just don't like the transitions. When they come into these insofrogs, these insofrogs are just not deep enough. When the train hits it, it does all kind of ugly stuff. So that's out of here. I'm going back with my super number switch Atlas track. We have no transition problems with those Atlases. So these Picos are gone. And at least that's the problem for my layout. And I don't know. I just don't like the thinness of these rails. These rails are so thin on these Picos, and I don't like the problem that I had to jump these switches here. So if I wouldn't have jumped them down below here, then I would have been relying only on this blade for power routing, and that's not enough power to carry throughout. So that's why I jumped them. So yeah, for me, my opinion, these Pico switches are off my track. Another thing that you guys might have seen, especially on the shorts, I just did a run with these Army cars, okay? Been having a lot of problem with these Army cars. I got them pretty cheap. I got 10 for $100, but they were really tight in the trucks. And another thing I noticed is these couplers. You can see the springs are missing on them. They're just some used cars. So I need to change all these couplers. The only bad thing, bulk couplers are not cheap. I think they're like 50 bucks for some 148s. So I'm sorry, 50 bucks on up. So the larger bulk is 100 bucks. So about 120 bucks plus shipping. So I'm gonna be changing all that when I catch up with things in my personal life. There we go. Here it dried up really nicely. I got to do some painting on this, and here also, and I want to finish this little scene, this little sawmill scene, clean these buildings up, make it look more abandoned. Some old trucks parked here. There's a lot I got to do with this, and of course fix that wall here. There you go, Walters. I don't think I'm gonna wrap this with plaster. I think I'm just going to paint it, and we should be good to go with this foam here. I'm happy with this part. This old scale train's run perfect on the second main line. It does not do well on my outer main line. As soon as it gets into Devil Mountain right here, this scale train has a problem on the back truck. My Atherns don't, but this scale train does. So it trips up when it comes along this this mountain. Love this mountain, by the way. Not coming out for sure. That's it, guys. That's all basically I've been doing is just cleaning track, running trains, fixing train cars. I've just been having fun doing that, taking you guys along with me and doing the stuff I want to do after work on this layout. It's been awesome, man. It's been a heck of a journey and everything's been great. So with that said, guys, I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. We got more coming up. I just got to get back to work right now and get more things done. So with that said, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.